The Indian Army, a symbol of pride and valor, stands as the world's largest volunteer force. Tasked with defending the nation's vast borders, our soldiers face immense pressure and danger. From the icy heights of Siachen to the scorching deserts of Rajasthan, they safeguard our sovereignty with unwavering commitment. Their sacrifices often go unnoticed, their struggles hidden behind a veil of secrecy and patriotism. But behind the facade of military might lies a darker reality, one marked by silent suffering and systemic issues. This essay aims to shed light on the untold struggles of Indian soldiers, the very individuals we entrust with our safety and security. While we celebrate their bravery, we must also acknowledge the immense challenges they face, both on and off the battlefield. Their well-being, both physical and mental, is paramount to the nation's security and the integrity of our armed forces. Ignoring their plight is not just a moral failing, but a strategic blunder. The life of a soldier is fraught with stress. Long deployments away from family, constant threat to life, and the psychological toll of combat take a heavy toll. Yet mental health remains a taboo topic within the rigid hierarchy of the armed forces. Soldiers are often expected to suppress their emotions, to be strong and stoic in the face of adversity. This culture of silence prevents many from seeking help, leading to a surge in cases of depression, anxiety, and post-traumatic stress disorder, or PTSD. The most alarming consequence of this mental health crisis is the rising rate of suicides within the ranks. Every year, hundreds of soldiers take their own lives, a grim testament to their silent suffering. The reasons are complex and multifaceted, ranging from personal issues to work-related stress and the psychological impact of witnessing violence. Addressing this crisis requires a fundamental shift in the military's approach to mental health, fostering an environment where seeking help is seen as a sign of strength, not weakness. In certain conflict zones, the Indian Army operates under the controversial Armed Forces Special Powers Act, or AFSPA. This law grants soldiers sweeping powers, including the right to arrest, shoot to kill, and search properties without warrants. While intended to combat insurgency, the AFSPA has often been misused, leading to human rights violations and a culture of impunity. Cases of extrajudicial killings, torture, and enforced disappearances have been reported from regions under AFSPA, leaving deep scars on the local populace. The lack of accountability for these abuses further exacerbates the problem. Soldiers accused of wrongdoing are rarely held accountable, creating a sense of injustice and breeding resentment among the affected communities. The continued enforcement of AFSPA raises serious questions about human rights and the rule of law. It is imperative to review and amend this act, ensuring that the fight against insurgency does not come at the cost of human rights and dignity. Beyond the battlefield, soldiers grapple with a range of systemic issues that impact their morale and well-being. Poor living conditions, inadequate pay, lack of proper health care, and delayed promotions are just a few of the challenges they face. Lower-ranking soldiers, in particular, bear the brunt of these issues. Many struggle to make ends meet, forced to live in cramped and unsanitary conditions far away from their families. These issues are further compounded by bureaucratic hurdles and a lack of transparency in promotions and benefits. The long-standing demand for one rank, one pension highlights the discrepancies and injustices within the system. While the government has taken some steps to address these concerns, much more needs to be done to ensure the well-being of our soldiers who sacrifice so much for the nation's security.